Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. It is late, and I should be getting ready for bed, but I am a sucker for a crazy story. And this story is only today old, and these events used to be secret, but I think Kabam wants to get ahead of the PR backlash that oftentimes accompanies these get back in the contest events. And look, I call this the Marvel Casino of Champions for a reason. This is something that non-Marvel casinos do all the time to get players back into their casinos, spending money on cards, slots, you name it. They'll offer comped food, they'll offer comped hotel rooms, they'll offer gifts, whatever it takes. And so, the first thing I want to say, because every time I do this kind of video, and it's been the last 6 years that I've done this, there are people who will say in the comments, this is BS. The people who are playing the game aren't even being rewarded. Well, while it might be true that the initial part of this event is what appears to be free, or at least very low in terms of fights you have to do, when you think about all the things that we've been able to get for a very low cost or free in this game, including what I think is a great side quest start to this month, though, of course, I guess in theory people who download the game could play that. But it's more than that, and I still think one of the best things ever to happen to this game, and certainly the coolest thing to happen in 2023 for a relatively low cost of about 30 American dollars if you bought the bundle at least, is for at least the top 2 progression levels a 7-star Morbius. And for those of you who had to settle for the 6-star, it is so much easier now to awaken him and put 6 stones into him that in some ways the 6 stars are going to be more impressive than the 7-star. It's like why I have 6-star Domino, because at SIG 200 she's an incredible defender and my 7-star's unawakened, and at the time of recording this there are no awakening gems or 6 stones for 7 stars, so I am not using the 7-star in Battlegrounds. I'm using the 6-star instead. Speaking of which, we're about to leave this screen because today was just a really, really, really weird day. The same day that I'm still trying to grasp, and I've heard from a lot of people that I haven't done a video yet. This will come on Tuesday, and happy Tuesday officially to so many of you out there, except for maybe people around this time zone. Hearing from people who are just so fed up with the Tier 2 dust now being a cash grab and a half. This was posted on, I guess, the Twitter/X Marvel Contest of Champions page. My man Derek Whalen decided to investigate on his mini account, which he hadn't downloaded in a couple months, because he said, have you been away from the contest for a while? There's never been a better time to return and check out what you've missed. Summoners who've been away for more than 2 months, can you imagine being away from like 1 month and 29 days and you get nothing? Can participate in the Iron Man's Comeback event. The contest has changed. Come back and check out all of the improvements. Returning players can log in today and get a free Iron Man's Comeback. Enter for amazing rewards. You can see a 4-star crystal, a tier 3 class catalyst, 6-star crystal, selectors. You can see real in the background what appears to be a tier 5 class catalyst. So, if you're playing the game every day, the rewards don't look that great, but this is where it can be a little deceiving. So there's some 7-star shards in the top left, and also, I guess, a tier 5 basic. So my man Derek Whalen downloads his, or I guess maybe the app was already downloaded. He logged off of his main account, switched into his mini, and found this event. Complete 1 Act 7 story quest for Iron Man's Comeback. Iron Man's Comeback also says win 5 fights with Iron Man using light attack as the last hit of rarity. And I'm going to take away my webcam so you can see all this. And then you've got the normal win fights with Loki and all master modes, Legion of Monsters, blah, blah, blah. So this is the special event, Iron Man's Comeback. 7-star shards, 6-star shards, gold. And open a crystal. Here's some 7-star shards. Complete 6 event quest on Thronebreaker difficulty. Here's some 7-star shards. Level up a relic. Here's some 7-star shards. A decent amount of 7-star shards when you consider that the price tag for those has actually gone up this month versus what we saw even last month. And then, how about complete all of Iron Man's comeback objectives to get some tier 6 basic, some tier 3 alpha, what appears to be probably some tier 6 class catalyst fragment crystals, and then even 6 fights in the Sugar Crush side quest 7-star shards. Basically, Incursions has milestones, Ascending a Champion has milestones, all this stuff. But y'all, and check out at the top of this, you've got 2,500 7-star shards for completing all of Iron Man's comeback objectives, with 5 5-star Nexus crystals and a 6-star Awakening Gem crystal. But all this stuff is actually some percent of work. This is not. 5-star Iron Man. Now here's what's kind of crazy to me. Is that a month of the Black ISO store for not playing the game? Are those 3-star relics, 10 Paragon crystals? I mean, we noticed it has been some time since you last matched your skills against the epic challenges of the contest, so we want to ensure that you can get up to speed. You may not have known that Tony Stark has been putting some extra hours in at his workshop and is completely overhauled. Now, I gotta say this in this Iron Man system reboot message. He's better, but I still don't think he's a top 10 tech champion. So the graphics look cool. And don't get me wrong, free stuff is free stuff. But I think they're kind of overselling. They're making Iron Man sound like he's Nimgod or something. And that is most certainly not the case. And besides the 10 Paragon crystals, you got a free 6-star crystal and 5 full energy refills. Now, you'll also maybe think it's worth noting that he is a Thronebreaker player that has taken just over 2 months away from the game on this mini account. And he said he's only spent, cash-wise on this account, about $100. So we're talking about almost a free-to-play player. Certainly over the course of a few years, it feels like it's almost a free-to-play player. And it's an account that still got great rewards. So they are really amazing rewards, given that a Thronebreaker account, it's hard to get 7-star shards. Now, it could form 7-star shards and pull a 7-star Gambit or OG Spidey or something. But, yeah. Look, I'm not saying that people shouldn't be annoyed, but I just want to keep in mind that most people, by playing the game every day, should still have better rewards than this. But, look, Kabam's desperate for people to get back into the contest. October is a popular month for them to run these because we've got 2 huge spending months left in the year. Cyber Week, right after Thanksgiving, or the American holiday known as Thanksgiving. Sorry, Canadians. They keep telling me there are 2 Thanksgivings, and I've had to learn the hard way in the comment section over the years if that's the case. And then the gifting of it. So, yeah, you want people in October to come back so that they'll stay in November and December for the holiday gift as well. So it's kind of a genius time to run this. But I of course, like 10 free Paragon crystals and the other goodies. But knowing my luck, all 10 of those Paragon crystals would probably be 3 stars. It will be very fascinating. I need him to send me a video, maybe that'll be soon, of what he got in the Paragon crystals. Because if he got a 7-star, then yeah, the conspiracy theories about it being rigged are probably going to be true. I should be asleep. I'm recording much later than I usually do in my new era of this channel, but this was a story that needed coverage, and I wanted to go to bed covering it. Derek, thank you for sending this info my way. I look forward to seeing what you got in those crystals. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Have a good one.